So our table of contents. First, how does longshore drift happen and how does this natural disaster affect human life? Second, what is an earthquake and what are the things that we should do before, during, and after an earthquake? And lastly, what is typhoon and what are the tips that everything should do to keep ourselves updated?
What is a natural disaster, Papa?
Storms, earthquakes. These are called natural disasters. We have to face such disasters occasionally. An earthquake is a natural disaster.
It's an earthquake.
A lot of people lost their homes and plenty of children were left with hardly any clothes to wear.
But Papa, can you tell us what actually happens in an earthquake?
When there is an earthquake, the ground shakes or vibrates. Deep inside the earth, big movements take place and cause upheavals.
Upheavals? What are upheavals, Papa?
Upheavals are a sudden, violent upset, disruption, or you could even call it a sudden change deep inside the earth.
Papa, what happens to the surface of the earth? Does it actually crack?
Yes, Raj. When the earthquake is very strong or severe, the ground cracks open.
Wow, Papa! A book on natural disasters. How interesting!
Papa, have all these houses' walls fallen because of the earthquake?
Walls of buildings and even dams get cracked and collapse. In all this destruction, people and animals get injured. They may even get killed. There is also great damage to property.
What to do before an earthquake? Make sure you have fire extinguisher, first aid kit, a battery-powered radio, a flashlight, and extra battery.
Definition of longshore drift: the process by which sediments such as sand and silt are transported to and from a coastline is known as longshore or littoral drift or longshore transport. The process takes place in the littoral zone, which is the part of the sea that is closest to the shore, and or around the surf zone or the region of breaking waves approaching the shore. Waves are chiefly responsible for the process and as a result are vital in shaping the Earth's coastlines.
I'm Sark and today we are looking at longshore drift and how do waves transport their material. So the reason why longshore drift happens is because the waves strike the shore at an angle. This is because of the wind direction. And what happens is they strike at an angle, and because they're constructive waves, the swash then takes the sand, the sand or the deposited the material and deposit it at an angle, so further down the beach. Alright, and then the backwash, however, is straight back, and this is because of gravity, so it's straight back. This then means that the sand is going at an angle and then getting moved back, and then it happens again. It goes in at an angle, gets moved back. This means that slowly and gradually, the sand is making its way across the beach. So that's why you notice when you maybe go to a beach that one side is quite short, for example, and then as you go along, it starts to get much bigger because of all the deposited sand. All right, and this is really the main reason why you get many other features like spits and everything. But please keep tuned because I'll make a video about that soon. But that's for now, and thanks for watching and see you soon. Bye.
A storm! I know what a storm is. When winds blow at great speeds, we have a storm.
I know what a storm does. It blows away roofs of houses.
Yes, children. Lampposts and trees are uprooted. Crops are whipped or blown away by the wind. A storm causes tremendous damage to fields and crops.
Papa, what are you doing?
I am building a house with cards. I want to show you and Ria something.
Papa, it is done.
Now, I will fan it from a short distance with a cardboard and see what happens.
I know it will be just like what happens in a storm.
Lightning! Papa, during the rainy season, when the sky is filled with dark clouds, we see a flash of lightning in the sky.
Yes, Ria. Sometimes it strikes a building, a tree, or a field.
Oh, what happens then?
When a lightning strikes at a place, whatever exists there gets burnt. Sometimes animals and even people die due to lightning.
Papa, this looks scary.
But surely the government must do something to help these people.
To deal with such disasters, the government has set up a disaster management department. It helps all those who have become victims of such a disaster.
And I guess we too must help the government in whatever way we can, like our school and we students are doing right now.
Can you fill in the right words in the blanks? During an earthquake, the ground dash or vibrates.
Shakes,
If there is heavy rainfall, a river gets dash.
flooded,
During the rains, dash flashes in the sky.
lightning,
During dash, water inundates the fields.
floods,
There is no water available for watering the fields during a dash.
drought,
To deal with natural disasters, the government has set up a dash.
disaster management department,
When a disaster strikes, we must first save dash.
lives,